Welcome to another episode of Shaw Sports and Faith, SSF, and today is a sports-based topic, and what we're talking about today is Shaq hating on Nikola Jokic. Shaq hating on Nikola Jokic winning his third NBA MVP. Man, Nikola Jokic, man, this boy is the best player in the league right now. The best player in the league. Has really no weakness on offense. I mean, great in the post. Kevin McHale-like skills in the post. I mean, with the up and under, jump hook with the right, jump hook with the left, fade away jumper over either shoulder, spin moves, able to handle the ball and go to the basket. Really great at passing the basketball, makes everybody better with his passing abilities, and he's unstoppable because if you do not double team him, he's going to get 40. But if you do double team him, he's going to get 15, 16 assists, and he's going to dominate on the boards, get you 13, 14 rebounds. On the year this year, Nikola Jokic, who wins his third MVP, some thought he should have won it last year when Denver won the championship. He's averaging this year 26 points per game, on 58% field goal shooting, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, and he had 25 triple doubles, and his team was had the record tied for the best record, but I think Minnesota maybe won a little bit more few games. Well, maybe won the matchup between them, so that's probably why. I'm sorry, not Minnesota, but Oklahoma. That's probably why they got first place in the Western Conference, because they were tied for the best record, but some kind of division. I don't know. Maybe they won the matchup. So some people believe that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should have won MVP, averaging about 31, 32 points a game on 53% shooting. He averaged about 5 rebounds, a little over 5 assists, almost 6 assists. He had pretty good numbers, but if you ask me, this man averaging a triple-double in shooting. The only thing that Shai got on him is scoring. Everything else, averaging a little bit more points, maybe about 5 or 6 more points. But he's shooting 58% to Shai 53%, which is still great. He's averaging 12 rebounds to Shai 5 rebounds. He averaging 9 assists to Shai 6 assists, and it was tied for the best record in the league. So in the Western Conference, at least, for the same record in the Western Conference. So to me, it was clear cut that Nikola Jokic should have won MVP, but some people don't think so. Let's hear what Shaq said, and this I'm gonna let you hear what Shaq said to tell you why I believe Shaq is hated, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Check it out.
Claims his third MVP award. Shaq, your thoughts?
I don't like to rain on people's parade, but I'm not happy with this one. Congratulations to Joker, you are the best big man in the league, but based on everybody's criteria, my criteria, stat stuffer, you guys' criteria, number 1 seed, which team has a better record, I felt Shai Alexander deserved it, because I've been number 2 a lot. When I played my ass off, number 2, so the fact that he has to start all over next year and try to win it again, I think it was, I know it's going to be hurtful for him. Hopefully he uses this to motivate him to win a championship, but I thought, and again, no disrespect to the Joker, best big man in the league by far, you could have went this way, but I thought Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of only a few players that had 30 points 50 times, stat stuffer, great season. His team is number 1. Nobody expected him to be number 1. I thought Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was going to win it by far, but congratulations to Joker. I'm happy for him. Third-time MVP. You really can't be mad at this vote, but the fact that he has to start all over next year and win it over again, because again, I felt I was robbed 2 or 3 times, right? And I played my ass off. Stat stuffer, won championships those years, but again, no disrespect to the Joker, but me personally, I would have given it to Shai.
You keep throwing stat stuffer out there.
No, because that's my criteria for MVP.
Does Nikola Jokic not stuff the stat sheet?
Yeah, but not like Shai.
Really?
Shai Shea is one of the few players that had 30 points in 50 games,
Yeah,
Ernie.
well, but when you're talking about stuff in the stat sheet, look at all the triple doubles for Nikola Jokic, and look at his ranks in scoring, rebounding, and assists. I don't think stat stuffing is an argument.
Okay, but even doing all that, OKC was the number one.
They had
only by one game.
They had identical records.
Okay.
It was a division record tiebreaker. That was the separating factor.
All this is subjective.
Yeah, it is. Well, and you're certainly entitled to. You can make a case for any of those three to make it. And in addition to a few other ones.
Actually, I thought you could have made. And I've said it before, and I just said I thought you could have made a case for 5 guys.
Sure, without question.
Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson. I thought.
So that's that. Shaq made the thing really about him. He felt he should have won 2 or 3 or 4 MVPs. He felt like one of them, I think, that went to a couple of them. Evidently, he must be talking about Tim Duncan, who won MVP, which I think one of them, Tim Duncan, averaged like 25 points, 12 rebounds, about 3 or 4 blocks. Another one, 23, 24 points, 12 or 13 rebounds, about 3 or 4 blocks, 3 or 4 assists. Tim Duncan had some exceptional years as well, and his team has had the best record. He should have won MVP, or close to the best record. So I think Shaq might not have a case there. Also, one of the years, I think it went to Steve Nash. And a lot of people didn't think Steve Nash should have won it. Just because a guy doesn't go out there and get you 30 and 40 points, it doesn't mean he's not an MVP. Steve Nash was out there giving you 15 points, about 12 assists, 4 rebounds, and his team had the best record, and he made everybody better. He came over there when Phoenix was like a 20, had won like 20 games. The next year when he came, they won like 60-something games. All because Nash made everybody better. He should have won MVP. Shaq hates on a lot of centers. He hated on Dwight Howard and dissed him. Dissed Kevin Durant, dissed a lot of players, and you shouldn't be in the media space if you're gonna be biased and hate on people because you felt like you were shaded during your career. Shaq was one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Probably, to me, in my book, he's top 10. But why would you hate on Jokic? Shaq averaged in his prime. Shaq was gonna give you about 27, 28 points, 12, 13 rebounds, 2, 3 block shots, shoot about 58% from the field. He was gonna dominate in the post. He was at that time a modern day Wilt Chamberlain. But now you hated on Nikola Jokic, who was a Kevin McHale, a mixture of Kevin McHale, Larry, and as well as Larry Bird. This guy is great, dominating the post and giving you 26, 12 or 13 rebounds, 9 assists, and he's shooting the percentage that Shaq shot. When Shaq shot 58-60% during his career, this guy's shooting like 58-60%, and he's shooting 3, he's shooting mid-range fadeaway jumpers when Shaq was just doing a lot of post-up moves. Granted, Shaq was great at what he's done, one of the best ever. Nikola Jokic is going that way, headed that way. He's not the defender that Shaq was, but Shaq just hated on this man. This man deserved MVP. Him and Shaq Gilgeous-Alexander record was the same as far as, they winning record. Both had major impact. You talking about Nikola Jokic averaging about 50 points, getting you about 50, 45 points for his team. You give me 26 and 9 assists. Man, he's shooting a better percentage. He's giving you more rebounds, more assists, better percentage. His numbers is better. The man deserved it. Shaq just hated on him because he felt like he should have won more MVPs during his career. Shaq, don't make this thing about you, man. Give that man credit. You trying to say, man, hey, I'm not throwing no shade. Why throwing shade? So, man, yeah, these guys in the media space, man, they're gonna have to get away from their bias and just tell things for what they see. Shaq, Barkley, a lot of times those guys hate on these players nowadays a lot. And Shaq clearly hated on Nikola Jokic. A lot of players, for some reason, hate on Nikola Jokic. I remember Kendrick Perkins tried to make the thing about a race issue last year. Give this man credit. Best player in the game, struggling right now against Minnesota. But Nikola Jokic deserved MVP. Shaq just a hater and just hated. Like, share, subscribe, and brother needs to get rid of that hate. Pray to God, actually overcome that. But like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me what you guys think, and I'll be sure to hit you in the comment section. Peace and love.